Oh wow, it stopped. It stopped. I don't know when it stopped, but that was funny. I was talking to nobody. Anyways, yeah, this is, I guess, part two. I have no idea what. I'm just actually gonna start over. So, okay, there's an update on my book. Anyway, sorry I'm laughing. I was just talking to nobody. Anyways, yeah, no, so yeah, it stopped. I have no space on my phone whatsoever. Don't mind me, I'm eating some chips and dip. Alright. You asked for like how's my book doing. It's a lot of work. It's not easy, but like it's fulfilling, I guess. Now the book, I've been hinting or saying it for a while, it's snapshots of a broken home. Kind of like a poetry autobiography type deal. So I got 13 out of 21. I've been check marking them. So the first chapter is Denial and Grief. Chapter 2, I have not gotten any. Well, I mean, I got them lined up, but I don't know if that's the way I want them to go. Is Rage and Vengeance, and that is like, okay, so I got a list right here. These are all the first chapter, and I got them check marked. When, so the last ones I have to do are What You Said, Broken Shadows of Little Laughing Souls, Please More People, Cycle, Broken, Together in the End, and Rely on It, The Hardest Thing. Those are the poems I have not written in the book yet. But I stopped at Even Though I Wish for Forever. Now, chapter 2, Rage and Vengeance. Got my notes. There is 15 poems, and I don't know how I want to write them in, but here's the chapter 3 and 4, but just what I'm going to add into them, not how they should be lined out. I got quite a few notes on it, but for right now, this is the official, like, how they're gonna come out into the book. Now, the book I'm writing on my computer, it's right here. You can't really see it, and last time I tried to move my phone, I think I turned it off, so yeah. So yeah, there's all that. It's kind of like my little area. I sit on the floor while doing it because I don't have a desk. But yeah, no, so yeah. So that's what I've been doing for a long time. But you need breaks or else you're gonna have burnout. So I take breaks too, so it's not gonna be done for a while. Another funny thing though, winter, is that I don't know, I said it a couple times, but our good friend Candi, that was sarcasm, Candi, you know what you did. She wrote a book apparently, and it was like creepily like my mother. Like the protagonist of the book, like, had similar things like that happen to them as my mom's. Like, she's so obsessed with my mom. And I sorry I didn't answer you back in the text. I was trying to find. I have so many texts from this lady that is. I'm trying to find the text where she said that. It was so creepy. I'm trying to find it. It's probably on my old phone. In fact, I might get my old phone right now since it's like right over there. And I'm actually gonna show you, like, because I think it's on my old phone. But it's so creepy. I'm not even joking. Okay, I'll be back. My old iPhone SE, which Troy wanted to win from me. He's like, if I'm right, then you have to give me your phone. I'm like, you didn't pay for it, and I know why you want my phone. You want to delete everything off of it. This is like tiny little iPhone. I had this for years. This was my phone for years. Okay, let me try to find messages. Oh yeah, there's her stupid fumes from exhaust will do nothing unless you have an older car. Already tried, didn't do shit. Okay, first off, Candi, it does. You're talking to a literal suicide person that investigates this crap. It does. You just need the window open. If my sister was in the garage and he had the exhaust on, there's carbon monoxide. I know. And another thing that you cannot do when you're grilling out in your front porch and you start, like, you cannot bring in the grill into your garage for the next day because of the carbon monoxide. That's what kills you. That's what suffocates you. Get educated. I also know that for allergy pills will kill you, or actually they won't kill you. You have a better chance of becoming brain dead. I know this stuff. I know how to cut your wrists if you actually want to die. You don't cut them this way, you cut them down. Yeah, no, but I'm not giving nobody advice, but I'm just saying, like, me, that I was actually suicidal, that tried to hang themselves, like, I literally got Prairie St. John flipping, like, a thing that said OD'd, because I literally did. I effed up my liver because of that. I could not drink or take ibuprofen or nothing for a very long time because I effed up my liver at 23 years old because I tried to take my life. But yeah, no. And if you don't believe me, like, here we go. Fumes from a car will not do crap, blah blah blah. Yeah, you stuff a here I am giving advice. You stuff a rag in the exhaust. You crack the window if it's a newer car. Don't lie to me. I already tried it. No, you did not. You don't really want to die. You just want people to sympathize with you. Oh my gosh, all she says is really stupid things. Okay. Oh god. What does fetcha mean? Fetch $10. It's bet you. Bet you. And Candace, I know that you don't talk into your phone. You type this out. God, I can't. I want you to show me that book that you wrote. It's gonna be hilarious. And also, I'm 25. Why are you calling me a stupid little brat all the time? No, we didn't break up over that, because I told you that you guys broke up over food. Why are you always breaking up over food? I got mad at him because the fat fucker wouldn't save me any of it. Yeah, I just proved my point. You're funny, bitch. You're funny. I'm not crazy. Call the roadway in. That's room 153. Sorry. That's what we all do whenever we hear that about that. We generally laugh at that because my mom's at home, bitch. Room 123. I'm not crazy. You know, you're supposed to end at E at the end of that by, you know. It's not like you're like saying by the way. When you say bye, like you're saying bye, Christina, little brat, you got it first. There's supposed to be apostrophe in there. Bye, Christina, and then that, and then, you know, little brat, and then you and then you need to spell, like, here, I guess we're doing schoolwork, Candy. Bye. Just give me a second. Here we go. This is how it should be spelled right here. Oh wait, I don't know. Maybe I should flip it over. No? You know, it's so hard because it's always like, you know, whatever. But yeah, it's B-Y-E, my name. You little brat. There you go. That's it. That's how you're supposed to, you know, literature. Okay, it's not on this one. She has so many numbers. Like, Winter, she has so many numbers. Let me eat a chip while we're looking for this number. Or this exact text message. Holy crap. I have a lot. It's because I never delete any numbers. Abrupt change of conversation. Okay. I know who that was. Somebody just literally sent me a K. Like, it's Troy. Actually, Candi does that now too. What? There's just one text. Okay. If I block them, they just come back from another number. Aw. Okay. Here's one of hers. She just automatically tells me, she's like, you tell your mom that I can't work because of your dad and mom. He will pay for this. You tell him. And I'm like, can you please leave me alone? Is it this one? Yeah, like a random lady, because I was like, okay, so like Candi kept on harassing my mom, so I texted her. I'm like, leave my mom alone, you know, like I did in that video. And then this random lady answered because she changed her number, and she's like, I'm sorry, this is a new number, so don't ever call this number again and speak to me in that manner again. I'm like, I'm sorry, but I will not apologize for my words, because the woman I was trying to text has been harassing my terminally ill mother for a year. But I am sorry for the fact that you got the text. It was obviously not meant for you, so stop being salty. Okay. No. Oh, Lord, okay. How am I? Okay. Okay, that was another one. Jeez. This is one time I text her, I'm like, because she was harassing my mom. She thinks, like, because I text her all of this, right, and she never answered me once, she thinks, oh my god, see, she's harassing me, but she's harassing my mom, so I'm going after her because of that. I said to her, listen here, you unintelligent, ignorant, pathetic cut waffle. My mother is worth more than you'll ever be. So you want to compare me to your pathetic excuse of a son. I am sorry to say that you are wrong again. Not sorry. I go to the store for my family. I provide for my family. Also am in therapy for my mental illness, and I'm getting my driver's license and planning to go back to school. I plan to be a social worker. What is your spawn gonna be? A bitch, probably, just like you. Actually, I said be bitch. Okay, never mind. See, I didn't use the correct literature right there, the correct pronunciation, so therefore I fucking read it wrong this time because I was so angry that I did not use my skills at writing. Bitch, probably just like you, a user and a loser. Okay, well... Okay, where the... You know, it has to be here somewhere, you know. It's just... She has so many of them. And that's a little annoying. Okay, here's her original before she was all batshit crazy. Yeah, and my god, she's like so mean. Like, cause I'm like, this is the first time I texted her. I was like, can you please tell me why you did what you did without lying, please? You were one of the first people to hold me when I was born. I thought she was, but I guess she wasn't. I don't know. Because she was like an aunt to me. She's like, who is this? I'm like, Christina. And I'm like, are you going to text me back? Are you not going to text me back because you know who I am? Or can we be adults and talk like civilized people? I'm like, okay, I guess you're going to act like a child, Candi. And she's like, no, I was not. Your mom and I weren't friends at the time. You were sick. That's what your mom told me. You little witch, leave me alone. That is literally her response to me asking to talk civilly, because at this time, I wasn't that angry at her. I was just hurt. So, yeah. And she's like, yeah, she's just a fucking bitch, man. No, she's like, I'm just saying at some point because you'll probably have a criminal record. I don't have a criminal record. Because I'm not stupid. As much as I hate you and wish sometimes I want to squeeze the life out of you, I know that you're not worth prison time. And then she could fucking talk to me first, and she's like, and I said, bye, Felicia, and she's like, who's Felicia? And then she's like, you harass me, you fucking freak. Your mother has no worth. You stop texting me. She'll text you first and say, you stop texting me. I'm like, stop harassing me, bitch. You stalk our house, so you're the freak. Yeah, all of a sudden, out of nowhere. On December 31st, by the way. So this is really close to Christmas. She's like, hey, Christina, maybe you should go upstairs and see my Troy is back. I'm like, because he wanted to visit his children. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Because, like, so not all of it was at me, but she's like, because she's with my man. And I'm like, then why is he hanging out with my mom? No, she thinks I'm April. She thinks I'm my mom. She's like, he was staying with you, April. If he loved you, if he loved you, was staying with you, why did he come to me? He was at your house, you stupid bitch. And I'm like, okay, if he loved you, he'd be staying with you, but he was staying. She called my mom the stupid bitch when her words is literally just. What? It sounds like a story to him. Like, he uses all these different numbers from Google Play. He has different emails to harass us and stuff before. And she's like, sounds like a story to me. And now she uses the same goddamn tactic that he does. Sounds like a story to me. Your mom's story, one of many. Like, he erases them. She's like, your mom's story, one of many. Okay, tell me. Tell me the other stories then. I bet you can't. I'm like, I will not talk to an ignorant person, and then I just left it. I'm like, dude, because she kept on saying that Troy lived here, and he didn't anymore, and it was like, all this shit, and because she wanted to get us for welfare fraud, blah, 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 blah. And, I'm like, why do you insist on lying about where Troy is living? He lives with you or his mother's, but his mom doesn't want him to live with her anymore. You are crazy. You've been my mom's friend for a while. You know that he never lived here, or he doesn't live here anymore, sorry. This is a small phone too, but it's okay. And abused her. He abuses you too. You believe his lies, or you are lying. I'm like, if you really loved Troy, you would quit doing math because of his high blood sugar. He's going to have a heart attack and die. You don't really care about him, only his drug supply and money. I bet if he stopped the drug use, he'd leave you, but I guess there is some people who can't be helped. But for your information, he turned you into your work. Okay, so I was like, I'm like, but whatever, have a nice life. And she's like, she just texts me out of the place, is like, so as far as him using me for a place to stay, blah blah blah. And I'm like, don't text me, I told you have a nice life, and I can't help you because you don't want to be helped, so leave us in peace. I'm like, please stop texting me, because she kept on. It's like, he's with me now, but not a week ago. You leave me alone, you harass me. By the way, she kept on texting me. I keep on telling her to leave me alone. And then she goes, I do leave you alone. You harass me with text messages, 3-minute voicemails. I've never left her a 3-minute voicemail. I've left her saying, hey, could you leave us alone, please? Stop or I'll get you and then she goes, after that, like, you see 4 text messages, and this one she's like, stop or I'll get you for harassment. Different accounts, like your mom's got. We don't. So I'm like, they can check our computers and they will find nothing because we are not harassing you. You harass us, so F off. Leave me alone. I will be telling the officer in charge of my case against you that you keep texting me. Hey! Obviously, that's not the one with it. It's gonna take a while. Again, she has so many different phone numbers. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. And this is one of hers. It's so hard to tell because both her and Troy, my gosh, they just come from different phone numbers. Yeah, so I found it, but not all of it, because I guess it was on one of my mom's old phones too, where she was like getting paranoid about me going to the store with her man. Because I was gonna go to the store with my dad. Supposed to drive me to the store. Otherwise. So, said, "Excuse me, who do you think you are? That is our father that you're talking about. He can bring us to the store if he wants to. That is not up to you. It is not up to you to decide if we get to see him or not. That is up to us and our mom, not you. You do not have that fucking privilege, bitch, okay? I really didn't want to text you again because, I mean, obviously you're such a joy to talk to. But you do not have that right." And she's like, "It is my right if you're planning on attacking him like you always do." And I'm like, attacking him? There's only a couple of times where I attacked him, and it's usually because he keeps on abusing my mom or saying really mean things, and I just get fed up and I punch him. But I'm small and weak, so it doesn't really do anything. I'm like, sorry. I'm like, "Excuse me, what the fuck are you talking about, dumb bitch?" And she goes, "I told them to be careful, because there now, all you do is lie about everything." I'm like, "Oh, like about everything that's hilarious coming from you." Coming from you, the bitch, coming from you, the bitch that lies all the fucking time. But we have the right to see our father. You do not get to make that call. You are nothing in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, no, she must have did it on my mom's phone, because I do remember, like, she gets all creepy like that. It's just weird. So weird. It took me about like 30 minutes to find that. There's more too, by the way. She makes fun of my mom on Facebook. I have a lot of crap on her. But yeah, no. So there's part of the text I was telling you about. Anyways, It's my sister's birthday. I tried to make her a cake, but I messed up. I put a video on YouTube about it. Yeah, no. My sister was born like sideways, or she was born really bad, so she had to get rushed to the hospital, and her arm got effed up like really bad. And they thought she would never be able to use it at all. She sure showed them. Like, she played volleyball, wrestling. She is a one-woman army. I'm serious. Like, you and her, Winter, would get along great. She's badass. Like, one time when we were arguing, so this is what kind of like I posted on the Trash Man blog or whatnot, on Facebook, that when he said that she should have just ripped my whole head off. That was my sister. So we got into an argument. I don't even remember what it was, but she punched me right in the lip, split my lip, and then I grabbed her like this, trying to get her off me, and then I eventually did get her off me, and I turned around to talk to Matthew or something like that to continue the argument, and I did start the argument. I remember it, kind of, not exactly what we're it's a little bit hazy there because I had a really severe concussion. Anyways, I turned around and she over with a beer bottle. It's actually a Seagram's Escapes bottle, if I remember correctly. She never broke the bottle either. She just broke my head. I don't hate her for it or anything. I actually kind of laugh at them, but like, you didn't even break the bottle. She told me recently, she's like, I'm so sorry that happened to you. And then after I kicked you, you kicked me. I'm sorry, I didn't even know she kicked me. She's like, yeah, I kicked you when you were down. And that's when I noticed all the blood pouring out of your head. Then I ran to get Mom. I'm crying, like, that's how much I'm laughing about it. I'm like, you kicked me. I didn't even know. Really, it's just like lately holding the thing over my head, and I'm like, you better hold that on my head harder. That's what the ambulance said, because I'm gonna bleed out. He's like, I just don't want to hurt you. He's like really weird around blood. It was a thing. I got like 3 staples. And then Troy tried to lie about that, or say that like I was just, same with Candi. They like 2 times that this happened to me where I was in the hospital for something life-threatening. Like, one was me trying to take my life, and the other was a concussion. And both times, like, Candi was like telling my mom, like, because my mom's like, this is what you did by harassing our family. Like, my daughter is getting her stomach pumped because she tried to take ibuprofen, iron pills. If I remember, because I can still taste, like, if a vegetable is too much in a can, I will be able to taste the iron in there. And it's gross to me. Like, it's like really, really gross. So I get all freaked out by that. Because I can taste the iron because I took iron pills, like a whole bottle of them. I took ibuprofen, and I took my prescribed medication to try to off myself, and then I drank alcohol, like a bunch of it, and I was really trying to off myself, and then I just projectile vomited because your body tries to, save you. I still remember the taste coming up. But I was hooked up to the machines that pump you, and then the heart monitors, and I was in that yellow this person is suicidal, they need to stay in their room suit. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about, but the hospital will dress you up in, it's called a flight risk suit. Basically, it's a really, really bright yellow, like scrubs or something like that, similar to that. I still have them. They let you take them home sometimes. I still have some. They're fucking comfortable, man. Anyways, so they dress you up in this stuff, and that's the only time you could get that. You don't get that if you're not you're a fall risk, you'll get them, or if you're a flight risk, like if you're gonna leave, if you're gonna run, they're gonna give you that. And they put me, and I have like all these machines around me. I took videos and stuff about me, like my head getting cracked open because he didn't believe it. And then he changed his phone number or blocks you or something like that, so he does not get the information. And then he could say, like, I never got that. Okay, well, I'm getting like all these type of mail. Let me see. Yeah, I know my iCloud storage is almost full up. I don't have the money. The money. What? Well, you won't let me join. Okay, never mind. Okay, so anyways, yeah, so I've been doing that. Just give me a second. Okay. I've been doing my book, so it just takes a while. You get kind of like burnt out, kind of, so I just been taking a break from it. But then again, I did get halfway done, so with my because I got 13 out of 21, so yeah. And then I gotta go and like write down what chapter 2 is gonna be like and blah blah blah. But yeah, no, so I'm also including in the book is my original photography, because I do love taking pictures, so that's a thing to look forward to too. And I do have a publisher that's been kind of interested, but it's just that, you know, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna see if anything came up with I don't want to know about my credit, please. Please no. Not anymore. You could tell I am not the most chatty person because I have like thousands of emails that I really don't pay attention to. I don't got any new thing from my GED. Well, I'm gonna let everybody go now. I'll have to come up with some jokes because apparently some people like them. Some people. Oh my god, I just okay, so I did give my sister a present though. She keeps on stealing my so I have a lot of perfume. I keep on trying to show people it because like I'm like a huge candle and perfume, like anything that's scent wise I love it. But every time I like move my camera it turns off. So yeah, no, but like okay, so my ex-boyfriend, who Candi doesn't believe existed because he was insanely rich. So I broke up with him because he wanted to marry me, and I don't want marriage. People are like, why? His net worth was $5 million. So yeah, he was a millionaire. Anyways, like I did not want to like have marriage or move in with somebody. I'm not ready for that. So we broke up. We still talk. I still have his number. My Weston. Yeah. I know his last name and everything, but I'm just not gonna say it because he's pretty big. He's pretty big and he likes to keep a low profile, and I respect him. So yeah, no, but no, he does exist. I mean, how did Ashley get her birthday presents a year ago, maybe 2 years? I don't remember. Like one of her birthdays, Troy was being a dingling. He eventually did come over, but so me and Weston took her out shopping and he bought her almost like $200 worth of birthday gifts. Anyways, he's always wanted to buy me a More, which is a perfume, and because I love perfumes, and he wanted to give me it, but nobody sold it. And they told him to look online, but we broke up before he could get it for me, so I got it, and it's very expensive. This little thing right here, this little thing, like it's tiny. This was $60. This right here, this was $60. I found it and I was like, well, I'm just curious because he really liked it, and it's the best smelling perfume I've ever encountered in my entire life. Anyways, yeah, so I have like so much perfume. Like, I have like imported French stuff right here. This was at one point $70 something, but I got it on sale when Classics shut down. I got Notori, Navy. I got so many because I'm a huge fan of it. I got Burberry for Christmas this year. So yeah, no, I got a lot of perfume. Most of the expensive stuff came from Weston though. But yeah, no, she doesn't believe he exists. She believes I'm making him up. Nah, because like, well, I do have text messages on here from him as well. On my old phone. Where is Weston? Lily again. Well, Weston. Oh, there's Darren, Chris, and Mike. All one night stands. Anyways, and yes, if that makes me a whore, Candi, that makes me a whore, I guess. I just like to have fun. I'm not in a relationship with other people or having affairs with a married man. So, to me, that's not affairs. That's, a whore. A whore is somebody that fucks with people that's married. Okay. I wonder. It's probably mixed up in here because I texted him relatively recently. Here it is. Yeah. Weston right here. There. He exists. He exists. So you're like, okay. And still our friendly stuff and other crap that should not be. Nah. We were so cute. He was such a like good influence on me. He was always be like, I'm so proud of you, because like I try to get on a better schedule. Yeah, no, he was always busy with work though, because I was like, sorry for texting so late, it's been a while, I haven't texted you. And he's like, good luck with your test, I'm sorry, I don't have time for anyone, work so much. I needed a sad face. And yeah, so Nah, he was always so nice to me. So yeah, no, he does exist. I didn't expect that either. He showed up in a really expensive car, and I was like, for our first date. He's like, and he took me out to eat a really nice place, and I was like, huh? He's like, nah, my net worth is 5 million. And I'm like, huh? But yeah, so no, Candi, he does exist. I'm just not, I don't care if you don't believe me or not. I'm not telling you his last name. Because then you go stalk him. His kids don't need that in his life. And yes, Candi, he's divorced. It's not a thing like that. I'm not you, I don't do that. In fact, a man offered me one time. It's like, I'm married, but she doesn't have to know. I'm like, bitch, if you continue talking to me, she will know. I'll tell her myself. I'm not down with that. Because it ripped my life apart. You don't do that around me, man. I'll beat your ass for the lady. I'll be her champion. People like you, Candi, they're just no pride. I could have pride for sleeping around. I could be like, you know how my body count is? It's super big. No, it isn't really. I have like 5 people. But like, no, it's like, I had fun. You know, I sleep around. I don't care. But I have pride in that because I don't wreck people's family. No. I'll literally beat the shit out of a person that asked me that. If that guy kept on asking me, his wife would know. And he would be held down, and I would offer her, do you want to beat him up, or do I beat him up for you? Because I will do either. I told my brother, I said, if you ever do that to your wife, I'll beat the shit out of you. If you ever treat your wife bad, you're gonna get your ass kicked. Both of my brothers. Matthew had a little bit more time kind of getting it, because one time he told me, he can't help it, he has Troy dreams in him. He goes, a woman's place is in the kitchen. I slapped him so hard upside the head, he never said that to me again. I said, wanna repeat that, boy? He's like, no. If a woman wants to be in the kitchen, she'll be in the kitchen, okay? You don't want me in the kitchen. I'll food poison everything. No. Nope. Oh. Anyways, I'll let y'all guys go. So that was a book update, and I don't know, proving that I had a text. I don't know, because I really didn't. I don't remember exactly, because it's been so long ago. But, like, no, the feeling that you get from the text messages is just gross. Gross. You know, just because you guys get into that stuff doesn't mean I'm all into it. Candi, I don't want that. That's my dad. Yeah, I know Jesse's my biological dad, but still, Troy raised me. What the fuck, bitch? It's gross. Stop. I am gonna vomit. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so I'm gonna go plug this back in before it dies at the speed of light. See, it's already at 50. But yeah, no, I keep this around because it has older text messages on it. Probably the video of, you know, Troy in the garage with Ashley in there, you know, with carbon monoxide. Like, I don't know how you don't understand that. Okay, I gotta go because it's been 15 minutes. Holy shit. Okay, anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna see y'all later. Bye.